So working in psych for a lot of years, you see a lot of people that deal with self-harming, that people will cut their arms or their legs. And I dated a girl one time that did this too. Uh, some people self-harm not on the outside, right? Some people do other things to self-harm. But, um, I understand why they do it. I think the general consensus is that a lot of people, and most of these people, have dealt with sexual abuse or physical abuse, things like that. And sometimes they do it out of guilt. I don't understand it because I don't do it, but the one thing I do understand is when they tell me that it's how they're able to feel, right? I know this is a very touchy subject to talk about, but I've just seen it so much as a nurse. And we need our children and our adults to feel again. I need to feel again, right? Why do we have this option to do this thing? Self-harm, or even on the other part of the spectrum, there's suicide for the people that don't want to feel anything at all anymore. Very touchy subjects. But I don't condemn any of them. I think people are there for a reason. Whether it's a mental disorder or whether it's just abuse or rape or all of these things that life has to offer us, that make us feel like there's no self-worth. With addiction, I feel a lot of that, right? I feel like I don't have any self-worth. I feel a lot of pain sometimes. Sometimes I feel nothing. Sometimes I wish I could feel more pain. It's like I feel the depressed state, but I don't feel any pain with it. I feel like I'm numb and depressed. And it's terrible. Like I'd rather be depressed in some sense and feel some kind of pain with it to validate the depression, but I don't, It's nothing quite as crippling than feeling like you're in this depressed, low state. Maybe you're in this state of self-loathing, self-hate, right? Not feeling in control. But then you don't feel anything from it. It's just terrible, and I know I've repeated myself, but I can't repeat that enough. When you're an addict to everything, nothing is pleasurable in life. And you're looking to feel again, good or bad, you're looking for attention. When you're ADHD too, it's like you'll settle for negative attention. That's why we tend to engage in risky sexual behavior sometimes because of that. Not all dissimilar to, I think, a bipolar or, what's the other one? Oh gosh, I can't think of it right now. Whatever. That's fine. Let's keep going. Anyway, I don't know. We've got to do something as a society, right, to get over this. That's why I'm gonna water fast, because I think that it's worth trying. It's a non-pharmaceutical way of trying to work through things emotionally and physically. I do this blog because, doctor, I feel like it holds me accountable. I think isolation isn't good because you're not held accountable anymore. Nobody's there to judge you anymore. So people can get into alcohol more. But if I'm isolated like I am in order to heal, the difference being is I can work through my emotions, I can blog about it, on this awesome online thing into oblivion, right? Whether people hear it or not, I'm holding myself accountable to it, which is really good. It's not just standing on the scale, but I'm processing my emotions every day, good or bad. And I want to have more good emotions. I have a lot of energy. I feel like I can do more in the world than what I am. I don't want my addictive personality to burn me out on nursing anytime soon, right? I want to stay a nurse. And nursing's a good field for me because I can change jobs and still be a nurse and still keep my pay. Ha! I mean, I've already gone through 2 jobs since I've finished nursing. 3, 4 jobs. Man, I've been through 4 jobs in the last year. How terrible is that? How not conducive to life is that? Or supporting children? Like, I need to be able to hold a steady job, and I can't just give in to the numbness, right? I can't just go from exciting thing to the next, looking for the next high. And the time that takes gets shorter and shorter. I will probably, if I let this continue, I will sit there and hold jobs for shorter and shorter amount of time until I can't get a job. And then I stop supporting my kids. And then I will feel like an absolute failure to them, and that's not an option for me. I won't fail my kids like maybe I've failed myself, or my parents might have failed me. I don't know. But I just don't want that for them. I want something better for them. I see a lot of traits from me in them, and I want to do more than just give them a screen to look at, you know? And it's hard for me. It's so hard for me to give them the attention that they're craving because I don't have any motivation. I don't have any energy in me. I work so much, and then I'm with my boys, and I love my boys to death, but sometimes I don't have it. I don't already have any emotional connections inside of me anymore. Those have been severed. So how am I supposed to love my children? I just do the best I can, right? Oftentimes I feel it's not good enough. And I don't like that. And I want it to be different. I want to be more for them. I know I can be more for them.